Hi everyone, how are you? So I'm in my kitchen today and I am eating a donut and having coffee. And there's nobody in my house, so that's why I'm in the kitchen today for Soulful Sales, the final day. And we'll make this probably a quick one. And you'll join me for my donut eating. A Mexican donut. Because donuts and coffee, of course. And I'm making more coffee for my family when they come home. Okay, so I want to talk about a couple of things. Somebody posted in the group earlier about what is professional. And so this is the perfect day to answer that on the final day of Soulful Sales. Because what I wanted to talk about is how you author your business. You get to say how it goes. And I think there's a little bit of a caveat. And the only caveat really is, well, maybe there's more, but running a business, there's a level of professionalism. And when I say professional, you know, I want you to be self-expressed and, you know, like write whatever you want and be self-expressed and confident and create whatever programs you want and even post pictures of yourself with your bra on. I mean, I've done that before, and I'm getting texts from clients. I'm like, it's amazing how fast your brain can read a message. Like just looking at it, like I read the first part of the message. So then, anyways, so there is a level of, okay, yes, you're having your business be what you want it to be and how you want to run it. And how you want to market and how you want to show up. Like, that's great. But I personally think that there is a level of professionalism, or another way to say it is like integrity. So I would think, how do I want people to see me? You know, how do I want people to see me online? And what will I do or not do that people see me? You know, like there's so many opinions that I have about people that I don't say. I don't type those into the comments, okay? Usually not. Very rarely do I have an argument with somebody. Like, and it's not that I don't have opinions or disagree with people or want somebody to go away, but this is actually how I am in every part of my life. It's not just in business, but I take the stance that there's a certain way you be with people, and you're going to be with people like that no matter who they are. You know, even if they're not your client, or especially if they are your client, but almost more especially if they're not your client yet. You never know what somebody's dealing with. So this is the moment where I'm going to share about my brother. So my brother, actually coming up in October, it will be 16 years since he did take his life. And Joshua was his name, and he was a little bit bullied and a little bit shunned out of his friend group there near the end of his life, and told to just grow up and whatever. So this goes deep for me. For me, this goes deep. So I want people to be treated well. You never know what a person is going through, okay? So that's why I'm sharing that, because my stance on how I treat people, no matter if it's in business or, and it's not to say that I'm totally a righteous bitch. I'm a total righteous bitch like many times, and I can have an attitude and I can be moody and I might be a jerk to you. And I might tell you that I disagree with you or whatever it is. But, you know, I never want to hurt somebody. I never want to be the last straw for somebody. And I know that it's not my fault. It's not my responsibility necessarily for another human being and how they feel. However, I am a coach. And that is my profession that I chose to step into for many years now. And so there's that people have trauma. There's that, you know, people are human. They listen to you in a certain way. We take things personally as human beings. And so you never know how what you say is going to affect somebody. And sometimes you do know. It's not that you never know, but it might affect somebody in a way that you don't realize. And so for me, being professional is a lot of things. Let me stir my coffee because it's about to boil. Yes, I'm making coffee on the stove. My boyfriend's mom taught me this, and we put like fresh cinnamon inside, like the cinnamon sticks. We get it from the market. This is literally just like from the shelf, and I love it. That's because I love the cinnamon inside. Anyways, I'm gonna let that boil a little bit, and then I'll turn it off, and then they can have it when they come home. Okay, so yeah, there's just like a way that you want to portray yourself. You want to be great with people. Okay, and it's not like you can't be forward with people, for sure. Like you can take a stance, you know, in something that you believe, or if you completely disagree with somebody. That's not what I'm saying either. But you just want to be mindful of how you're presenting yourself. And, you know, I'm not perfect at it. And there's definitely moments in the past where I was like, where I look back now and I go, wow. Okay. Like I have posted pictures of myself in my bedroom in lingerie. And I don't know if I would do that again. I mean, I want to be pregnant someday, and so I want to take some awesome, sexy photos of my pregnancy. And I'm really proud of the hard work that I do, you know, with my body. So I've posted recent pictures of me in my swimsuit, and I wear thongs to the beach, swimsuit thongs. So I've got lots of pictures showing my whole butt. So, you know, I haven't always posted all of those, but I think that there's a few of those on there. Or really short shorts with some butt cheeks hanging out a little bit. Anyways, that's really just one facet of it. And that was me also expressing about my transformations with my body and loving my body. So there's really, like I said, different facets to it. And you can author a business, but I think that you are the author of your business. And there is a level of professionalism and integrity to keep. If you want to attract people, there's also that you've got to be great with people. And yeah, you know, you want to repel who you want to repel too, right? Of course you do. You don't want to necessarily attract every single person, just your people. So yeah, Soulful Sales. And that's why I shared about my brother, because I have a stance on how I treat people. And that is coming from the deepest part of my soul. Really, really, that's where it's coming from. And so that's what I'm talking about here. I never want somebody to have, and people have had bad experiences with me, of course, but I will always, always, no matter what, be the first person to apologize if I made somebody feel not enough, or like they were stupid, anything, or if I made them feel like it was the last, if I made them feel used or something. Because the interesting thing with humans is that the way that we were hurt by people is the way we hurt other people. Hear me when I say that. And we're unconscious of it. That's why in the Bible, it says, I don't know where, and this is not a direct quote, but you don't see the log in your eye, but you see the splinter in somebody else. It's basically like saying you see other people's faults, but you don't see your own. And I mean, that's the work that I've been doing since 2018 is awareness, consciousness, because that's transformation. When you see your blind spots and you see, oh my gosh, I've been holding myself back this whole time. It's amazing. And that's what I'm talking about. Selling from a place that is, your soul is rooted there. I've told people like, whatever, you don't have to agree with me. And my making money is spiritual. Okay. When I was called out, when somebody called me out saying that me announcing my money wins was not spiritual. So this happened years ago now, but I commented back to that type of thing. And I was like, that's your opinion, but yeah, I mean, it's your call, my loves. It's your call. But I always think that there has to be a level of integrity. So integrity is doing what you said you're going to do when you said you're going to do it. And even doing what's expected of you, even if you didn't say it. So if you don't have integrity in your business or how you show up to do business, like I told you, I'm going to be here for 7 days in a row for Soulful Sales. Well, what if I just skipped a couple of days? Well, you wouldn't really believe me, would you? You'd start to lose trust in me. And look, there was a day a few months ago when I said, I'm going to try to come in here every day live. That was when I was getting this group started up again. And I didn't do it. I didn't do it. However, when I say I'm going to show up for 7 days in a row, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. Now, let's see how this donut is now. It's not very good. I will have to say. Unfortunately, I think these are the old donuts. And they put them in a box and sold them. And we bought them. My boyfriend picked them out. But I was like, okay, sure. Anyways. I hope you got a little taste of my soul. My brother impacted me a lot. And, I never want women to feel like my purpose is here on this green earth is that you're happy, that you take the journey to be happy. whatever that is, because it can be super simple to be happy. And I never want people to feel like they want to die, okay? That they go that far. And so my brother's death did really, sink into my heart and that in my soul. That is with my soul forever. I think, it feels like that. And that's my love for humanity. I never would want a mother to experience that, because I saw my mother experience that, and it was awful. And then I experienced that. My whole family experienced it in whatever way we did. I know that I grew from it, and it was extremely emotionally, mentally painful. Okay, I think this coffee's done. So, we started Queen today, so if you still want to jump in there, you can. It's a 6-week activation. The link is here. Okay, it's only $33, and I'm planning, as long as everybody else can do it, we're doing the quantum time release, which is just one of the 6 bonuses. Hopefully Saturday, if everybody is aligned. So that's my Soulful Sales rant today. And this is the end of the series. So this will be available to you until it gets automatically deleted from Facebook in like 30 days. And the same with the rest of them. So, thanks for being here. If you have any questions, send me a message, DM me, comment in the comments. And if you happen to be just catching this particular live, the 7th day, and you'd like to be tagged in all the other ones, then let me know. And I will tag you. And I love you to the moon and back. Business is booming. Money loves me. And people love me. And people love to pay me. And that's my great affirmation that I'm giving to you to use, okay? Business is booming. This is how you want to listen to your clients. Business is booming. Business is booming. Because you get to have all this juicy life, business, money, experiences. Which reminds me, again, we're going to Cancun on Wednesday next week. So 1 week from today. Oh my goodness. All right. Friday hair, Saturday nails. I love y'all. I'll see you soon. Jump inside Queen. We just started today. You didn't miss anything. And we'll see you soon. Bye.